Hello, howdy, welcome, and good morning. Alright, so, as everybody knows, and for those of you that don't, I've got horrible grounding issues, RFI issues in the shack. Last night, I brought home a 6-foot rod, probably an 1/8 of an inch diameter. I don't think it was even as big as a quarter of an inch. I could not get it driven into the ground. I don't know if it's concrete or just good old West Virginia rock, or if it's just highly super dense crush right there that I can't drive past. I'm only able to get about 6 inches into the ground, and then it's just a dead stop everywhere I try to drive it. So my question to the masses would be, I understand that it is way less than ideal to have a really long ground wire. Even if it's a really good ground spot, it's not a good idea to have a really long ground wire or a single strand that is a really long run. My question is, if I'm going from the front of the house to the radio shack, from the grounding rod that I know is there, we're probably talking about close to 75 to 100 feet worth of run that I got to do there just to make it. My question is it worth my time to try to tap into that for my ground? Otherwise, I might as well just take my IMAX down, pack it up, and wait until we move to our next place, which, I mean, that could be 6 months from now, that could be a year and a half from now. I have no idea when that's actually going to happen. So I'd really like to get my grounding taken care of, even if it's a false ground, just to get rid of the RFI. So please, any suggestions are very welcome. I've even hypothesized about tapping into the earth ground on the outlet in the radio shack. Obviously, that's a not good idea whatsoever. But at the same time, granted, it'll be on the other side of that entire circuit, I still somehow feel like I'm going to get a lot of noise if I tap into that same ground. So those of you hams out there especially that might have an answer, or at least a theory for me to dive into and possibly play with, let me know. Give a thumbs up, give a thumbs down, subscribe, hit the little bell button. Starting to pump out quite a few videos on this topic, not just grounding in general, but CB and RF and all of its glory, and sometimes horror. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. 322 going left. Until next time.